Rock on any block. Ayy, I'm ready to rock on any block. Ayy. Hey guys. So I've come to the conclusion that I'm not a vlogger. I don't like to vlog. It's not that I don't like to vlog. I'm just not a good vlogger. I forget to whip out the camera and talk to it and be all the time. Like, I wasn't prepared like I thought I would be. Like, I'm prepared to do like how-tos and to just talk about things that I know. But as far as like this whole every day, every weekend vlogging life, no, I'm not committed. I'm not even going to lie and say that I am, because I'm not. So, yeah, that's what I'm not going to do. Anywho, so it's been asked that I do a vlog on pretty much my definition of self-love and I guess the steps that I took on how to self-love. So I guess that's what I can talk about now. I'm recording on my laptop, so sorry about the lighting, how you see how the lighting keeps changing and all that good stuff. Maybe I should turn the light on. I'm Millie Rock on any block. That is really my song. Okay, so I'm gonna discuss how to self-love, or the steps that I pretty much took on starting my self-love journey and how I got to where I am today. So basically, we can start from the beginning. Last March, I started my self-love journey. Me and my boyfriend at the time, you know, we were beginning the new year, trying to figure out new goals that we wanted to achieve. And, you know, with that being said, we wanted to expand our family. We wanted to expand our space. We wanted to move. We wanted to blah, blah, blah. So before I proceeded, you know, with our plans, I just made sure I had a checklist, because I'm that type of person. I made sure I had a checklist of everything that we needed to do to get to where we wanted to be on that specific date or on that deadline. So I started to research, you know, how to conceive. I started to research different areas that were good places to move. You know, you got to look at things like that when you are wanting to, you know, have a baby and raise a child and things like that. You got to worry about school districts and shit like that. So that's what I did, and we started to look at apartment houses and stuff. But what stuck out to me was I was on YouTube and I ran across Andrea Lewis, or I think I ran across Shameless Maya's self-love video featuring Andrea Lewis. And then they basically pretty much just inspired me to figure out exactly how to love myself. When we're in relationships, we tend to dwell on our partners to fully love us. We kind of forget to love ourselves because we receive such an abundance of love from, you know, this person that it just feels amazing. And then we, again, ignore ourselves completely and we don't love ourselves like we should. Well, at least in my case. I depended on my boyfriend at that time to just love me, and I kind of ignored the fact of loving myself. So March 1st, I started my self-love journey, and I just started to figure out exactly what made me happy, what made me smile, you know, what things I enjoyed and what made me stay positive. You know, my biggest issue over the past years were worrying. I worried way too much about the future. I worried way too much about the current situations. And one thing that I could say that I, you know, took from my past relationship was he always used to tell me, you have to stop worrying because a lot of things are not in your control and a lot of things you just can't control. So when starting my self-love journey, I had to remember, you know, As long as you are doing what you need to do to get where you need to go, that's all you can ask for. Everything else is faith. You have to walk in faith. You have to trust in God, and you have to truly believe within yourself. You have to speak shit into existence, honestly. So what I started to do was, write down everything, write down all my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions. Meanwhile, a month later, I went through a breakup. Things just didn't work out like I thought they were, like we planned. So at the end of the day, it's kind of my self-love journey kind of saved my life in a sense, because it was something that I had already started prior, to me going through this breakup. So I knew I didn't know exactly, but I knew, the start of what I needed to do to heal myself. Prayer, writing down all of my feelings, my emotions, and again, listing what makes me happy, surrounding yourself by positive people. I love my friends dearly. My friends are my backbone to this day. And when I was going through what I was going through, my friends hurt so much for me that they were so angry. They were so angry with the situation that, when I made my decision on how I wanted to live that day forward, they were just, I don't want to say they were being selfish, but they were just, I don't know, they were just hurting, just like I was hurting. But, it's weird when you have friends and, you allow them to have not a say so, but you just open up your relationship and, allow them to give you their opinion about the situation, because sometimes you're not ready for their opinions, and sometimes you're not ready for the things that they have to say to you about the situation. When I pretty much made my decision, they made me feel like I was doing like a very bad thing, or like I wasn't making the right decision for myself, even though I felt like I was, even though now they will definitely vouch for me and say, thank God, you looked out for yourself and you didn't pretty much take our advice and run with it. I talked to my mom and I gave her the same rundown I gave them. This is my decision. This is what I want to do with my life from this day on forward. And she was just like, okay, let's do it. I'm here for you regardless of what decisions you make, because I know at the end of the day that you're independent, you're strong, you're smart, you're beautiful, and you can do whatever you want to do. And it made me feel so complete. Like, once she said that, I just felt so complete and so okay with things, After I talked to her, like I said, I was never mad at my friends at all. I just was distraught, and I was just in a state of mind where I didn't understand, and I just didn't understand. And the only person left to talk to was my mother, and I didn't want to talk to my dad because I knew all he was going to do was fucking cuss me out or something. But I don't know. She just made me feel so much better, and I'm so thankful for her. Oh my God. Anywho, to get back on subject, basically, self-loving yourself, of course, starts within. But you absolutely have to understand yourself as a woman or man, and you have to understand what you want out of life. You can't surround yourself with you know, the things that you think are okay just because society say that this is the thing to do. You have to do exactly what makes you happy. You have to surround yourself by love, with positivity, you know, and you just have to continue to pray for strength. Because as long as you walk in faith, God got your back. Whatever mistakes you make, God got your back. You know, we all have our own roads that we're traveling on to get to our own destination. And, you know, we pass through so many hurdles and so many, we hop on so many roller coasters. And, you know, at the end of the day, everything stops. And everything is okay. And that's all we have to, you know, continue to just believe in ourselves. So I hope that answered your question a little bit on my ideal self-love journey. At this moment, I wouldn't say that I was still on a self-love journey, because I honestly can say, you know, I am not the Sandra that I was last year. I was lost, but now I'm found. It's like, but yeah, I'm a different person. I know myself. I believe in myself. I know exactly what I want out of life, and I am getting it, honey. And I hope, again, that this answered your questions. If you have any more, please leave them below and like this video. And goodbye. See you guys later.